I am cooking on gas, day 3, baby. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just having my second coffee of the morning because I am exhausted. I really didn't sleep well last night. Since I've been taking my magnesium, I sleep quite well, but I don't know whether there was quite a few things on my mind yesterday. And doubling up the coffee this morning. I don't know whether there was like just so much going on in my brain, like my brain couldn't switch off. And normally what I do is I have a piece of paper, like a pad and a pen next to my bed, and I will, if there's anything on my mind, I will like jot it down because it really helps. Like, ignore my hair, by the way. I went in the shower last night and went to bed with it wet. Don't ever do that. Look at the state of it. Anyway, it's really bad for your hair to do that, so don't do it. But I was just that tired. What was I saying? Yeah, I have a pad and a pen next to my bed for jotting things down, like to get them off my brain. But I was like too tired to sit up and do it. So I was just trying to like remember everything, and I don't know whether anybody does this, but like my brain gets so overloaded and then I'm really forgetful as well. So like I think still with you all in, I feel like I've got to remember that, so I like go over and over and over and over and like don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. And I've woke up this morning and I can't remember anything, which is the most annoying thing because it keeps me up all night, and then I wake up in the morning and I can't remember anything. So POA today, kitchen is coming, the fridge and the freezer are coming. So my mum and dad were going to have my American fridge freezer, and I've got a few quotes to move it round. They wanted about 80 quid to move it round, these guys. Brilliant. Don't mind that. Like, it's a 600 quid American fridge freezer. And I was like, I'd rather my mum and dad have it. I don't mind paying that to get it round there. Doesn't bloody fit, does it? They haven't moved it yet, but my dad measured it. It's not going in my mum and dad's, it's going in my nan's old house. That's a story for another day. And they checked the measurements on their passage because my nan's house is next door, so they thought the passages were the same size, but it turns out my nan's is narrower and there isn't enough clearance to open the doors, which is the main problem I had when I bought the freezer. So you know I said it was a story for another day. Well, I measured the alcove for our fridge freezer, and it was perfect. What I didn't realise is that the doors, when you open them, some of them concertina back on themselves, so like they don't take up any more room. Whereas these ones, when they open out, they're like, you need the extra width of the doors, which is another 6 inches, which we didn't have. So that's why it was too big for our room. And it's the same problem. So I think I'm going to put it on Facebook Marketplace this morning for like, I don't even know what to put it for, like 150 quid. We paid like, I want to say I paid about £700 or £800 for it, but I've had it for a few years now, but it's still immaculate. I mean, you let me know, what if you were selling it, what would you put it on for? Should I put it for 150? I just need it gone, you see. So although I want to make the money, and although the money would come useful and I need to make the money, I need it gone. So maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to do that. I've got some parcels to do that came in overnight. I had so many questions about my lashes yesterday. I had to my lashes are my lashes, they're Glow Up Lashes, which is the business that if you are new here, I had my own lash company, Lash and Fake Tan. You wouldn't really know about the fake tan right now. Can you tell that I closed the company? I've been pale ever since. Yeah, so I had to close Glow Up this year, mainly because it was a limited company. And so with limited companies, because we had to have it limited because obviously if anything went wrong or anybody sued, it would be on the company and not on me. So I wanted to make sure I had it limited. And it was just so expensive, like the corporation tax, the accountancy fees were so much more because they have to do your corporation accounts. And last year, like I had it for 3 years, and I think I broke even the first year, which was really good, but then I made a loss the next 2 years. just because of inflation costs. Like everything was just so expensive, and I used to buy from like a lot of my stock from UK as well. A company, I can't remember where they were now. They're like Manchester way. So obviously prices massively went up in the UK, and I sourced from the UK. So I could have branched out and gone down the China route, but I just decided to close it. Now I do still have stock left, so I can either do two things. I've got to clear my stock out. So if you are interested, you can either drop me an email. My email is always down there, or I could always put them on Vinted, maybe. I have done that with like my tanning mitts, or like the tanning mitts I had left. I've got hundreds and hundreds of tanning mitts. If nobody wants to buy in bulk tanning mitts, shed loads of the buggers. But yeah, that's what happened to the lashes, but they're still my lashes. I am still going to keep ordering them for me, only because I know that I am biased, but I have been wearing these lashes for, I would say, going on 10 years. I was wearing these before they were even a thing. Like in the UK, I used to get them from Lashify, originally from America. And then because it was costing me so much to ship them in, I decided to source my own. And I've been doing my own now for probably about 8 years. And I haven't found, like I say, I'm unbiased, I haven't found any that are as good as mine, like as in that they stay as well. I have tried other brands, but the glues aren't as good. And I do believe, like, maybe it's because I use glues that are latex free. They're they're just, I don't know, I just really, really love my glues. That might be something I can still probably get and sell, but I just can't run it as a company anymore because it's just too much. I mean, I could always go down the route of eBay, couldn't I, or something like that. Yeah, let me know your ideas, because do you know what? I've had so many people reach out to me since I've shut it, and I feel terrible really, because I know when I love something, when you love a brand, you want to stick with them. It's really difficult now because I don't want to let those people down, but it was just costing me too much money. But I still do have stock, so yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your ideas. Anyway, I've just made myself another coffee. My tumble dryer's on. The elves have made a mess in my kitchen. Should I show you? Can you tell that I wasn't anything to do with this one? So I've got to work around that mess today, because you know you're not allowed to touch the elves. They'll do their magic. I am so pale. I need to start fake tanning, and look at my hair. I've got no fake tan left, so I need to go back on the market. And what's the fake tan market saying these days, guys? What's a good one? Can't use my own anymore. Right, let me show you where we're up to. Let me grab my coffee. I'll show you where we're up to. I actually did a little bit of a tidy around yesterday. She says, this is the aftermath of breakfast. Lucas's Minecraft light, I don't know why it's down here. He thinks he's an explorer. Here's Suki. She's my grumpy cat. You know the meme about grumpy cat? I think Suki could totally replace her. Are you my little grumpy cat? She's lovely really, but she's just grumpy cat, that's what we call her. Anyway, I've tidied in here a little bit. The skip's pretty much full now. Oh, my blinds have come. I have ordered some blinds. I will review them for you. Needed some blinds. Mainly because I feel like we lose a lot of heat through the windows. Obviously can't afford to get the windows done right now. So in the living room, I always leave my curtains shut, which I don't like. I don't know whether this is just, I don't know where I get this from, why it's instilled in me. Maybe it's like from my parents, I don't know, but they always used to say like it was not unacceptable, but if your blinds were closed all day, it's just not right. Just like if your curtains were shut all day. Is that a me thing? I don't know. Anyway, I always think it's untidy, basically, is what I'm trying to say. When you look at a house, if the curtains are drawn all the time, it's untidy. Like, it's like when you're awake, the curtains should be open. I don't know, maybe that's just a weird thing that's instilled in me. So, rambling on, long story short, I decided that I'm going to get some blinds. Now, I spoke to a few companies and like got some quotes and stuff. So I've used a company. I'm not going to review them yet. I can film that when I do them. I bought a blinds. Well, my mum and dad have actually got them for Christmas as my Christmas present because they had an amazing sale on. So I'll review them when I put them up. I've got some blinds for downstairs. So that's another little... God, my hair is horrendous. Right. Good job it's not going on the internet to thousands of people. Right, let me flip you around. What's going on here? Flip, flip, flip. Why are you not flipping? There you go. Okay, so these are the panels that I bought from Wix yesterday. I've just trod in something wet, which was not ideal. These are the panels that I bought from Wix yesterday, or the other day, whenever it was. The days are blurring. They are pre-primed panels. These are my MDF cuts. That's an off-cut there. Oh, I did tread in something wet. I've just slipped. This is, this needs to be done. That's going to do that. I need to do my litter, don't judge me. Right, the washing is on, so that's a mess, but it's still the same down here. And then I've bought some Kingspan. This used to be so expensive, Kingspan insulation, but it's actually gone down in price. These are only £7 a sheet, which is so good. When we had the loft conversion and we had to buy Kingspan, I think the Kingspan cost us nearly... I think it was about £1,500 alone just for the Kingspan. That's how expensive it was during lockdown. So that's an improvement. Anyway, where are we at? Why is it not turning? Where are we at? So it's nice and tidy in here, look. Lovely and tidy. And let's just have a little look at the doggy-o. Here he is, peeping. Evidence of my liqueur from last night. Don't judge me. Anyway, right, let's put the light on. Right. So, I have actually tidied a little bit in here, although it doesn't look like it. I've still got my pile of crap here, but there's like a bin bag, so that doesn't count. These are stacked more. That is almost clear, pretty much, apart from a few of Lucas's masterpieces. This is up on the floor here. We've got like upstand for the kitchen worktop, skirting. This is trim for the roof. Sorry if you don't like feet, I just realised. Worktop. Then on here, it's organised chaos. So these 3/4 are to sort. And then these tools are going to go on the wall. And then down here, it's organised chaos, look. So I've got Eufy, which we call Gene, because it's Eugene. We call him Gene, don't ask. He's going to go plugged back in to do his job when everything's ready. And then this is utility room. This is my cleaning kit for when I go cleaning. The tap, the lights for outside. So yeah, that box down there is garage that I missed yesterday, but majority of it went down the garage. And then I've got like a few bits on here. That's Leo's light that I need to do. That pink box has got to go up into Lucas's room. And this is for party cupboard when that's done. What else? What else? I'm going to my parcels. I'm moseying around talking to you guys. Yeah, I'll show you my tool cupboard when it's organised, because Matt said he wanted this tool cupboard, and I'm like, that's great, but I'm going to organise it because I just like to do things like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop you here a sec. Pop you there. Move you up a bit. There we go. Right, so POA, finish my coffee. Go and pack some parcels. And I'll show you my Temu haul as well, because that's come. So yeah, catch up with you in a bit, guys. Hi guys. Ignore my beautiful safety goggles, I'm just cutting wood. but I just thought I'd show you how we're doing out here. So I forgot to say, we did the decking and put the new grass down. And we've just had a break in the rain. So we're just fixing the roof, which is this one here. So basically, this used to be a veranda, and the heavy rain and stuff blew it off, so we're OSB boarding it right now, and we're putting like a rubber membrane on, which I'm going to get up and do in a minute. But yeah, thought I'd just bring you up and show you what we're doing while the sun is out. I hope you measured twice, got once. So yeah, I'll show you what we're doing with the membrane in a minute. I'm sure Matt can get some footage of me absolutely crapping myself on the roof in a bit. So this is where we're at anyway. Spin the screen round. Recorded?
I don't know.
Is it put in the screen?
Yeah. Go on, use your muscles. I don't know, she's going to get down.
Hi guys, so I've literally just walked in from the roof. I am freezing, absolutely freezing. My kitchen has arrived. I don't know whether you can actually see it in here, but I did have a bit of a fail, because it got to like 5 o'clock and I was like, where the hell is what's going on with my hair? I look like a tweenie. I was like, where is my freezer and my fridge? I've only booked it for next Wednesday. Honest to God. That's my fail of the day. But anyway, I'm exhausted, I'm frozen. I've just put the heating on because I'm pickled. But I thought I'd do a little bit of a review for you, because I'm just about to pop these in the oven. I got these from Aldi. Let's see if I can turn you around and show you. They are the... Oh. New. Oh. There you go. They are the Christmas dinner wrap, Yorkshire pudding feast filled with meat and festive favourites. Does it say what's in it? It doesn't actually. It says Yorkshire pudding filled with sliced turkey, streaky bacon, pork sausage, sausage and stuffing, chicken creamy gravy, cranberry sauce served with a pot of gravy. Yeah, so you get like your wrap and pot of gravy. Now, everyone has been raving about these being in. I mean, they look incredible, but if I'm honest, the Yorkshire pudding looks a bit flat. This was £3.50 though. £3.50. I think that's quite a rip-off, to be honest. And you have to warm it up, as in like you have to bake it in the oven. It does say, do you know what I really hate, where it says this, like it's suitable for air fryer. I hate when it says that, suitable for air fryer, and then says refer to manufacturer's instructions. Because it's like, who's got a manufacturer instruction to tell me exactly how to make a chicken dinner wrap from Aldi? And I don't know. And it says make sure you don't overheat. So I'm going to put in the oven, and it takes 20 minutes. And it's quite a long time, isn't it, for a snack? I mean, so you can't obviously eat this on the go, even though it's in the sandwich section. I have tried their Christmas toasty, which is really nice, so I'll let you know how I get on with this. Yeah, we'll do a review. I'll see what Matt thinks. I've got one each. So £7 for 2 wraps. I mean, cost of living crisis. I'm going to go and cook this. I'm so tired and I'm so cold. My cup of tea didn't hit the spot, so I think I'm going to have a Bailey's coffee. I don't really drink much, so the Bailey should warm me up nicely. This is what it looks like cooked. I think it's going to be hot.
It's very hot.
It's very hot. Oh. What do you think? Not in there yet. Got to get to the good stuff. It looks quite nice. I don't know how I'm going to pick it up because it looks really hot. I'll finish it. We'll come back and give our verdict. Hi guys. So it's a lot later on in the day. Excuse my hair. I put some talc on it because I had to go out to Aldi and it looked a bit greasy, so I put some talc on it and I may have overkilled talc. Anyway, I just thought I would give you an update as to where we are. So, did I tell you about my massive fail, about the fact that I've ordered the fridge freezer for the wrong day? But never mind, I'll show you where we're at. So, the kitchen has arrived, or the utility room. This was actually out of the main kitchen. But we took it out because it was leaking from underneath of it and it was ruining the worktop. So I'm going to put that in the utility room because obviously, oh gosh, here I am yawning again. Obviously we won't use that sink as much. So I thought that would be really good for in there with my new Belfast which I've just ordered. These are my units. They're pre-built. They're ready. I've just got to put the end panels on and the door which is there. How gorgeous do they look? They're from Avanti. The colour's just stunning. And they're so much better built than my kitchen, in my actual kitchen. I'm so annoyed that we didn't go with these originally. My stacking kit has arrived from Amazon. I paid £55 for this. This is what I'm going to stack my washing machine and tumble dryer on. I was going to get a new washing machine and tumble dryer, but budget isn't stretching that far. So I've just had the unit built so that I can hide it with doors. I think... I'm not 100% sure. These are all my hinges and everything. And then they've got all my handles left over from when I did my actual kitchen, which I've still got. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure these are the doors for the washing machine and tumble dryer. They're like two thin drawers. They both open out. And if I like those, I'm thinking of having like a boot cupboard somewhere. I'll show you. Anyway, this is still full of crap because a lot of this is utility room. This is slowly getting there. I've got this piece of MDF on there to protect my dining table, but we are getting there with the tools. We're almost there. And I will show you the progress on Matt's cupboard. The door has arrived. So this is like our doors, but it's wider. So that is to go on the tool cupboard, to hide the tool cupboard. But we've pulled this out because Matt has been working on it. Just look at this. How cool is it looking? So he's just like kitted it out with OSB board, which is what was left from the roof, which I finished finally yesterday at 6:30 yesterday evening. And then we bought these like hooks from Amazon. They come in like a box. I don't know what they're. Oh, down there. There's like a box of so many. So yeah. So they're gonna go on there, and then the worktop will go up to this, and then this is where I'm up to in the utility room. So I've got to start paneling, but I've pulled the washing machine and tumble dryer out, and I've put some Kingspan. Ignore my very good electrical tape that's holding the Kingspan because eventually the units will go up against that. So I bought some Kingspan. This is actually so much more reasonably priced with than it was when I did the what's it called, the loft. It was really expensive. Anyway, I pulled my washing machine and I digress. I pulled these out so I could do these. Oh god. And then these are the panels. The light is really funny in here. It's going to be flickery because they're these horrible LED lights, but I'm changing those. These are the panels. These are going to be cut down so that they will be the same height as the windowsill there I've marked up. And I need to get a plumber into the sink. I'm going to go out here because these lights are awful. I've actually got some more lights to go in there. Where did I put those? I've already bought some downlights to go in there. These are LED ones. Those ones in there are LED, but let's see if I can put you up here. Hold on. Those ones in there are LED, but these ones are like new style LED. Like the ones in there are like LED back in the day. There's these ones are, I've got a few of these dotted around the house. And I'm actually going to get some of these for the kitchen because the kitchen light is shocking. But these are new style ones, right? And these are so much better because number one, they're brighter. Number two, they're more energy efficient. But thirdly, they just run off like an LED wire, so they don't need a transformer. If you know electrics, you'll know that that is actually just really good. And they wire really simply. All you need to do is use the, well, I use the clips. I'll show you if I can find them. These, I'll try. I don't think this one's open. That's not open. I've got one roaming around. I'm always using them, so there should be one somewhere. I knew there'd be one because I'm always using these. I use these little, I think they're called Wago. And they're really, really easy because you just literally put the wires in the end. So you put all the neutrals together, all the lives together, all the earths together in these little clips. They're like posh power blocks. So yeah, I will change the lights in there at some point. But I do have an electrician coming anyway. And I've just ordered my sink. I've got the plumber to come and have a look because I need to extend the water and waste to the washing machine. Not by much though, actually. It's actually a lot longer than I thought it was because I've just pulled it out. And my washing machine used to originally be on the other wall, so it's actually not that bad. I should probably need a longer pipe. But he's coming tomorrow to have a look because that's the only thing I've got to really pay for someone to do is the plumbing. But yeah, I'm getting there now. The kitchen's here. The sink's arriving any day. I've ordered that from Taps UK, it's called, which is where we had the kitchen sink from. They're really good. They're based in Worcester, and I know that the sink is really good because obviously my kitchen sink is from them. They do Belfasts and they do lots of different sinks. My fridge freezer coming next week. Fridge and freezer. So yeah, I feel like now the tools are going into the tool cupboard. I feel like that's going to be like a big thing. And then I'm going to clad that one wall. I'm going to show you what I'm going to. Oh, I'm not going to show you because the light and there's cack. I'm going to clad that one wall. And once that wall's cladded, as you're walking on the right, I'm going to start putting the carcasses in. So I'll put the corner cupboard in, the Belfast one. Yeah, I want to try and make the 600 unit as you go in into a cat litter tray. That's the plan because I've seen this really cool Pinterest where they put a cat flap in the cupboard door, but Jacob's quite a beefy cat, you see, so I don't know whether we would use it. So the jury's still out on that because once the door's got a cat flap in, can't really do much about that, can I? Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm so pale, and I really need a shower. We've got curry tonight though. So yeah, that is the update, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. I've got a Temu haul coming tomorrow, I think, because if you want Temu, you're going to have to order it now. My Temu, the last order I've done, is going to be here just about before, just guaranteed for Christmas. So if you want anything from Temu, you're going to have to be ordering it like yesterday. So I'm going to do those hauls tomorrow, maybe Thursday as well. It's Thursday today, what am I about? Maybe over the weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. I hope you enjoy my vlogs anyway. I know they're very rambly. I know it's very like, this is what I'm doing in the house today. It's still a hellhole. But you know what? It's a bit different, isn't it? It's not gift guides. It's not festive baking. But it's real life. And my house is a hellhole. So at least it might make someone else feel better if their house is upside down this close to Christmas. Because I know a few of you have said you're doing DIY as well. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Bye.